everyone, it's Linda OJ here with another SBCN Coffee Time Chat, and I'm really happy to have a really special lady here today, Ruby Parhar from Sweet 13.
Yes.
So thank you for coming along. I know you're a busy lady.
Thank you.
One of the reasons I wanted to enjoy another coffee time chat with you is because you're in transition at the moment.
Yes.
And a lot of the SBCN members or our viewers listening and watching can basically relate to being in transition and accepting change or not accepting change. So could you tell us a little bit about your story?
Yes, so my background is communications and public relations as well as marketing, and it's always been a passion of mine as I was going through high school and university, and then I took a postgrad in the program of corporate communications and public relations at Fanshawe College in London. And as I started getting into that field of work full time, my passion for photography grew and kind of snuck up behind me, and I realized that, you know, that's something I want to do part-time at the time. And eventually I started getting more and more requests to do headshots or family portraits or even weddings. And with that, I decided, you know what, I need to take this a little bit more seriously. So even from the beginning, there was a transition there, you know, before I even started my business, seeing that there was a need and that there was something that I could fulfill as a passion and as well as a business. So as I started Sweet 13, I realized that, you know, photography was the main point of the business. But as you're saying right now, I'm in transition because I've realized that the photography is there, but I still am not able to really pursue the communications and marketing aspect along with the photography. And I should, I guess, clarify the type of photography that I am doing now is branding photography. So that could be product or marketing photography or even corporate photography.
That's very much needed today, isn't it?
Yeah, and I realize that when I'm taking pictures for clients, a lot of the time, say they have their websites and maybe the imagery they need, you know, some updating, and I'll do that for them. However, the content that's on their website doesn't really coincide with what the imagery is trying to portray. So that's where I feel that the marketing and the communication side of my skill sets and what I went to school for now needs to be married into the photography. And my website doesn't really truly reflect that right now. And so I feel that right now, you know, I need to update that, and as well as just kind of, you know, revise my personal mission, vision, and values for my company.
You're very wise taking the time to do this.
Thank you so much. That's a compliment.
What I love is the name of your business. You chose a name that you could take further than just the photography or just the communications.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't think that far ahead. But taking the time to build some strong foundations now to add on to your business is very wise, because you will then be more professional with your offerings and people will think you're a little bit more credible than if you weren't taking the time to do that, you know, before you announce to the world.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I feel that with choosing the name that I did with Sweet 13, I did think about that because I have so many passions. I know that photography was the main point of my getting into a business, but then I realized, you know, I don't want it to be Ruby Parhar Photography, because what if I do rebrand, which is now what I am doing, or at least, you know, revise what my platform is.
When you grow your company, it's a nice name, Ruby Parhar, but you'll be hiring people. You may not be the face of the business. So
absolutely, and I wanted it to be its own entity, if you will. I know that I'm the driving force behind the business, but I also kind of wanted it to be a little bit of a line where that's my passion and that's my business life, but then there's my personal side, and I know that might sound silly, but I didn't want my name fully associated within my business name.
No, I totally agree.
So,
what kind of background do you have? Did you go to university?
Yes, I did.
And was that very important to you to attend university and know that you had that?
Yes.
It gives you more, I don't know, it opens more doors for you, I think, if you've got a university degree.
Absolutely. And I mean, even nowadays, I find university degrees, it's kind of like a high school diploma. Everyone has it. And so therefore, with that said, that's why I went to Fanshawe to do a postgrad, to do it in corporate communications and public relations, because I wanted to specialize in something a little bit further. And I never went to school for photography. I'm self-taught, and I do try to do as much self-education as I can. I definitely try my best to surround myself with many friends that have that same passion, so I learn from them.
That's right.
Having that creative outlet and get-togethers with them is really fun. So.
Well, you did some fantastic photos.
Thanks.
I think it was our first marketplace conference.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And I was honored.
Absolutely fantastic.
You took a chance on me, and I appreciated it.
No, we can tell. As an SBCN member, we got to know you. We built a trust and a relationship, and those photos helped us market the conference for the next year. It was a real big asset for us. So if there's one tip you want to give to everybody today, what would it be?
I think based on transition, because that seems to be the theme here, I would just I guess tell people that you need to do what you love. And I know that's so cliche, but there's so many sayings and quotes out there that what you love, the success will follow. But it is true, and I see that in other businesses that are a part of the SBCN. They, a lot of the members that are a part of the community, they are so passionate about what they do, and the success follows. So I just
be open to change.
Yeah,
you've
and
changed.
Embrace it.
Embrace change.
I'm 33. Can't believe I'm saying this on camera, but yeah. And I honestly, I feel that within the last 33 years of my life, I have gone through so many changes, whether it's personal, professional, and you just have to go with it, and you have to do it with a smile, because you can't control anything. Change is one thing that is very constant, and you have to make sure that you embrace it.
And I think you endear yourself to people because you're so open, you're so happy, you've got a gorgeous smile, and people want to talk with you. So the one tip I'd give people is be a little bit more like Ruby. Be open, be smiling,
oh my goodness,
and be happy. No, seriously.
Oh, well, thank you.
I hope you can come along and enjoy another cup of coffee with me.
Anytime, I would love to.
And I look forward to when you've transitioned and your business is ready to share. You'll come back for another chat.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.